Hello and welcome back to an all-new episode of Sam Explains the World. I'm your host, Samantha Bremenkamp, and this is my new friend Brandon at Reading Rocks, who's been doing this for over 16 years, and he's going to teach us the ins and the outs and the basics that we need to know to have an awesome time climbing. Brandon, give us a little rundown that you have been doing this for 16 years, and how did you get started?
I got started, 16 years ago, I was a young man, which I still am,
As opposed to, okay.
37 now.
Found a youth. Okay, buddy. That's cute.
But I was bored. And I always liked climbing stuff, and I couldn't keep still. So I discovered rock climbing, and here we are.
That's so awesome. So super pumped to learn all the lingo and to really dazzle you guys with my skills and hope not to fall from too high of a height. I'm just kidding.
You will not. I super appreciate you coming out here.
Of course.
As she said, my name is Brandon Enchant. I'm the general manager at Reading Rocks Climbing and Fitness. And today we're going to get started with bouldering. But before we get into that, I've been climbing for like 16 years. I actually learned how to climb here 16 years ago in this facility.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. So it's been around that long. It was owned by Tom and Joni before, but last June it was bought by Scott Sigmund. So he turned it into this beautiful masterpiece, and here we are today.
Very cool. Super eager to learn. You just used a word immediately that I did not understand when you're saying we're going to be doing...
Oh, bouldering.
Bouldering, yes. Could you explain a little bit about what that is?
Yeah. So if you imagine a boulder, a boulder is not super tall, so you don't need a rope to climb it.
Okay.
That's basically what this mimics.
Okay.
So this is a shorter section of a wall, and the boulder problems are set creatively and intentionally by our route setters to force your body into specific positions and to do things that they want you to do.
Very cool.
Ideally.
Very cool.
So we have grades from absolute beginner, which feels more like a ladder, to advanced, where you're twisting, turning, and maybe even throwing your body.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And you were telling me the age groups of people, and I was kind of delighted and shocked to learn. What is the youngest age that you have here starting? So
the youngest age here is 3 years old.
That must be the cutest thing ever. They're probably really good, actually. They're very good at climbing, escaping their cribs that they're no longer need.
Escaping their cribs.
They've been training for this their whole life.
Yeah, and they're resilient, so when they tumble, they get right back up.
Yeah, me too. We'll see. Promise to try to not cry too much if I fall.
But from kids to adults as old as you can get, we have shoe sizes, or all the shoes, harnesses, chalk bags, everything you need to get started.
That's incredible.
Which you're rocking them right now.
Yes, which I feel really cool. I'm going to try to outrun you and steal them later, but my odds are probably not good since you do this all the time.
I don't run though.
And I do not. I'm back in the game. I'm ready to steal these. No, you guys are not my witness. I'm not really taking these shoes. You were just telling me you have school visits come here. I saw some of that on social media, which is amazing. And you have a huge group coming in. Just throw out that number. So for those who are looking for like a really cool place to have like birthday parties, retirement dinners, I'm just kidding, things with groups of people, and you want to keep them busy, especially young people or adults that have ADHD like me, this could be a great spot. What is that giant number that's coming in a couple weeks?
So 120.
120 middle school aged boys are going to be coming here. So
it's going to be great.
That's amazing. This is a perfect place to take a bunch of rowdy boys, I think.
Oh yeah, you have no idea.
Yeah, I really don't. 120, that's more than I'm willing to handle, but very
from date night, 2 people wanting to come out.
That's really cute.
Could be an interesting first date, mind you.
I highly recommend doing that, or telling me, and I'll record it, and you could just start having first dates here, because that sounds amazing.
And we've had bachelor and bachelorette parties come out,
very cute.
5, 6 people.
Yeah.
And then we've had field trips of 42 students, and now we got 120 coming.
This is so awesome. And this seems like such a much more fun place than like going pub crawling for a bachelor or bachelorette party.
Right.
This is awesome, and what a better way to spend your time.
You maintain sobriety.
Correct opinion. Exactly.
Yeah, but then you get drunk on fear sometimes. So.
Oh yeah, I am there. I am there, my friend, and I am excited. Okay.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey.
Well, how would you like me to start trying to climb? So my background in climbing, super tomboy, and would climb trees.
Same.
And like rock face, but like planted like in the woods, not like anything like this. So for a brand new person, what do you recommend for me to start? Because I feel like if I just started trying to go myself, I'd probably get myself in a pickle.
Well, yeah. So if you try going by yourself, that is a good opportunity to just
To
kind
just
of see what your
okay.
body naturally does.
Okay.
But usually when I have people start, I give them the option.
Okay.
Either you want to use chalk or no chalk.
Okay.
The point of chalk is chalk dries out your hands so the sweat and the oils don't cause you to slip off.
Perfect. Super clammy hands.
So just like a CrossFitter.
Oh, yeah. Just like CrossFit. Just like that. I've read about that.
I've never done it.
Yeah.
It looks terrible for the lower back.
It's all lifting like giant tires. And people are doing it, but they're not like properly squatting. Like I just did it so well. But I'm not going to do it because I feel like somewhere someone tricked somebody into like cleaning up their garbage, like in their back. Anyway, if you do it, good for you, but just make sure you know how to physically move so you don't really hurt yourself. Okay.
There we go, which is what I'm going to show you today on the wall.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay, so to get started, we usually hit the easiest grades possible. So the way the grading system works in here, you'll see these tags, you'll see V, and then you'll see a bunch of numbers.
Okay.
V0 is the easiest, and then in the world, V17 is the hardest.
Okay.
But in the gym in here, we have right now up to V6. So as the people in here get stronger, we'll up the grades.
Okay, awesome.
But since this is an indoor gym, the easiest grade we have is VB. B meaning beginner, which is what I'm going to throw you on.
Yay, for Bremen Camp. Ooh. Yeah. Sorry. Okay.
Yep, you're going to start on this one. The way to technically do these boulder problems, we call them boulder problems because you solve it with your body and your mind.
Okay.
And the hand tags tell you what the start is.
Okay.
Hand tags tell you what the finish is.
Okay.
In this case, you would start both hands matched, meaning both hands on this hold, and then your hands and feet have to only use blue.
Right. Okay. But I can use, but outside of this, I can put my feet on everything.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
And then after I've been stuck on this one for about 15 to 20 minutes, then what happens?
Then we'll call Mike to get you down.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Now climbing is not just about upper body, it's about lower body too.
Well,
because your legs are always going to be stronger than your arms are.
Okay. Cool.
That's it. And it's about balance too. So you got to keep an eye out for all the blue holds you have. Yep. And as much as you can, you just spread those feet out, get a good wide base of support.
Oh my God. Okay. I
love
she climbing.
Climbs out of frame and into the heavens. Okay. She has just finished the climb. Nice job.
Thank you. I got nervous for a second when I couldn't get that one handhold being as long as I am, as you guys know from. How do I? Okay.
Yeah, as you're coming down, you can use any color you want.
Oh.
Yep.
Delightful.
That way you're not limited.
Yes. Appreciate that.
So the biggest thing in climbing, not only is it physically demanding, but it generates a lot of fear and anxiety in some people. But it is a great opportunity to begin to break through that ceiling and chip away at it a little bit at a time.
I was petrified, but I did it.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. But I mastered that. Just kidding. Now that we're moving on to the next segment, I'm going to be put into a harness that looks. Can't wait. Cannot wait.
So we're doing rope climbing now. So the harness is key because we have to have something to tie the rope onto.
Which would make sense.
Yep. You just put it on just like that.
Not long enough, like Rapunzel, to do that yet. So, oh yeah, I feel really cool in this.
You look super cool.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. And then we're just going to tighten that waist strap as much as possible. I can give you a hand if you want.
I'm okay. More?
Yep.
Okay.
I usually just hold back on that black buckle and just wrench it.
Yeah.
Do
you want it? Is it tight enough? You can do it now.
So do a little waist pull test. Can you pull it down over your hips?
No.
Okay, good.
Can't pull anything over there.
That's good. So now that we're harnessed up, we're going to be going to the backside where all of the awesome top rope climbing is. We have tons of top roping over there. We have lead climbing, which I'll show you all that in a second.
Awesome. All right, let's go. Wow. Whoa. Well, I did not expect to walk into this. This is awesome. This is awesome.
Mm-hmm. So top roping is called top rope because the anchor is already set at the top, so it's the safest form of rock climbing.
Okay.
Yeah. Lead climbing, we also have that. You can climb through an entire archway.
Oh my gosh.
The highest peak is like 40, 42 feet, something like that. And you can climb horizontally, like 30 feet or so, through an entire roof section if you want to.
Wow.
But that is much more dangerous, requires some training, which we actually are rolling out our Intro to Lead Climbing course starting next month.
Ooh, how exciting.
So that's going to be great.
Good to know. And I can't wait to sign up for it / record other people doing it.
And so in top roping, we use a figure 8, which is a self-tightening knot. So it's the safest knot. If you don't mind, I'll just tie you in right here.
Anything to keep you safe.
So I thread you in through both of these loops. That way, when you sit back in your harness at the top, it'll fold you in like a chair and it'll be nice and comfy.
Okay, awesome.
So we are all about safety here at Redding Rock. So when we take people through the top rope course, we teach them how to tie this knot. We teach them how to tie a safety knot. We teach them all the whys as well. That way they know why they're doing what they're doing.
That's awesome. So it's fun to learn and understand what you're doing and why you're doing it.
Exactly. Because then it makes sense. It clicks.
Yeah.
And then we teach them belaying as well, which is what I'll be doing to you. So belaying is taking the slack of the climber. As she climbs up, I'll be taking all this dangly slack out of the system. So belay is just a fancy word for slack taker or slave.
That's good. Yay! Slack taker it is. Oh my god. Okay, now hoist me up.
All right.
Okay. So.
All right. So we're going to be doing this white climb. 5.5 is the easiest grade on the ropes.
Oh god, don't say that. This is the hardest one they have. I asked for the hardest.
That's what I meant to say. It's opposite day. I forgot about that.
Any advice? Just go up and don't look down.
Keep powering through with your legs.
Oh god.
Keep breathing, and yeah, just keep going up.
Okay, here we go.
All right, you got it.
Good luck, everybody.
Okay, this looks way too easy for you.
I don't agree. You want me to do a harder one? Because I will. Yeah.
I'm just encouraging you.
Oh,
but it does look really easy for you.
I'm like, oh my god, please don't. You're like double diamond, black diamond. I know.
Different sport.
Yeah.
Same mindset.
Yeah. Again, Bunny Hill is for me. Actually, just having hot cocoa and watching other people is for me.
Oh, that sounds great. Nice, Sam.
Thank you.
All right. Nice.
Okay.
All right. So now I got you. So all you have to do is sit back in your harness like you're sitting in a chair and let go of the wall, which is an unnatural thing.
What am I doing? Just sitting.
So you're letting go of the wall and then holding onto the rope in front of you.
Are you serious?
I am.
Okay.
There you go. Now as I lower you down, you're just going to kind of bring your feet up and just kind of tap your feet down the wall.
Okay.
Which really protects your knees, your face.
Not the money makers. Oh my god, this is so much fun. I'm like, is there an elevator just to the top to just do this part? This was so awesome. And I'm a big baby. And I was really scared to do that. And you saw that I was able to do it. And letting go of the wall, I was a little hesitant. But because Brandon's been doing it for 16 years and he knows what he's doing, I decided to go with the guide and trust him. And I'm glad I did because that was so much fun. This is awesome.
Well, you killed it.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Awesome. Wow, that was a generous high five.
Please don't sue me. So not only is this super fun, but you're using your whole body. You're using muscles that you didn't even realize that you should be engaging with in different activities. And I have watched so many friends get into this, and you watch the progression through social media, and they get so ripped, and you end up looking like this, as opposed to this is great too. Different things, but
this is all good.
If you want to have fun and get into shape, this is what you should be doing. This is amazing.
Agreed.
Hello.
Thanks, Deb. Alright, so we have a figure 8 knot. Think of this as a lock. Once I get right in, opening the lock, that's what's going to keep me safe. So I'm going to take the end of the rope, and we're going to go through these two hard points. We have a lower climbing loop and an upper climbing loop in our harness. We're going to go up through both of those loops. So everyone goes up through. Yeah, just straight up through the bottom. In the hole, definitely in the hole. So once we go up through both, the reason we're going through both is because when we sit back in our harness, it's going to fold us in like a chair. All right, so now this is the easy part. This figure eight is telling you how to do the knot. So you're literally just going to trace this figure eight with this rope. So as the rope leaves my harness and enters the figure eight, this rope is going to go in the same way. I'm going to pull the slack out, and then I'm simply going to trace what's already there. So as long as I keep my eye on that object rope, I will have perfect parallel lines that resembles the figure eight that's there.
Figure eight is the other way.
So you start off going this way. Yep, and you see how it goes around.
You have to go from the bottom.
And that doesn't dive in yet. There you go. So just pull that slack through, and now we'll go around and dive in the hole.
Oh, here.
Yep. You see how you're just following that one? Yep, good. And now what does it do? It comes back this way. Yep. It comes back around that way. All the way around. And then up through this one. Exactly.
Ew.
See, look at that. All those beautiful parallel lines.
Down. You should go up, right?
No, other way.
I did the wrong way?
Oh, you're doing good. See, you have a bend and a hole.
Okay. Yours went upwards, so I was wondering if mine went down.
Well, here, you gotta finish it.
Oh, keep going.
Oh, you're gonna go
There you
around.
go.
Oh,
You keep following the rope until you can't follow anymore.
Oh,
I
okay.
see. There you go.
There you go.
Up again.
Good, beautiful. Awesome. Close.
Oh, you got to go back.
Oh, yeah. See this hole? No, you're right.
Yeah.
You're
No,
following
you
this way,
this.
and then come up through the.
Okay, so then like we have.
Damn, perfect.
Has to go to here. There you go. Have to go to here, like.
A lot closer, but that's okay. I just wanted to see that you do that first. Awesome, well done. You're on your way. Good.
Should I
Bang.
do it closer now? Or?
Yeah, so once you have done that, untie it completely.
Does it matter the space that's here?
It does matter. So now we're going to do it again, but this time I want you to get that figure eight very close to your harness, within a fist of it.
Okay.
All right, yeah. So we take it all the way out, all the way out, and let's even take out the figure eight. I want to see you guys fill out the rock. Start. So we're measuring. Remind you, we're measuring. Hold that point. We measure. We pinch it together. Choke it. Punch it. Figure eight. Pull that all the way through.
Then up. No.
There you go. Good. Now you're running through your two hard points.
Then follow the figure eight.
Yep. Follow the figure eight.
So here we measure that. Before we put it into, we measure the. So the hand.
What I do is once you follow in the first way,
Yeah.
pull all that slack through, and now that's where.
You measure your.
Don't even worry about measuring. Just suck it up as close as you can.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to take you on a quick tour of Redding Rocks. That way you know all that we provide here.
Very cool.
So starting here at the beginning, we have a bunch of gear. We have teams all over the place.
Love it.
So if you constantly want to watch national climbing competitions or
Oh my
just want
goodness.
encouragement,
I do.
we've always got stuff going on
That's
TV.
perfect.
So we have gear and merch back here.
Very cool.
Here now we have the dedicated bouldering section.
Oh, wow.
So it not only encompasses this area, but it wraps around the backside too.
Oh, very cool.
And now we have a kilter board as well. This is a digital
Whoa.
climbing training board.
Oh my gosh, look how dense that is.
It's super.
Which is on purpose, obviously.
That's nothing compared to what it can go down to. It goes all the way down to 70 degrees, which like I could touch the top right here probably. So
Oh my
almost flat.
gosh. And
Yeah.
you can move that depending on what the person wants.
Yep.
Difficulty level.
Yeah.
Wow.
So there's over 100,000 different climbs programmed into this board. You can switch the climbs through the iPad over here, which is what Jake is
Wow.
doing. And
Thank
yeah, you follow the lit up path and it's pretty
Oh, how
self-explanatory.
awesome is that?
Yeah. So
Very cool.
That
Thank
is
you
that.
so much.
for training,
Yes,
and then if we continue over this
we
way,
will. It's amazing climbers. Look at that jump.
nice.
Sorry, athlete. Okay.
For more training, we got our hangboard wall here.
Oh wow.
We're going to throw another one here. And then we actually have a fitness area.
Ooh.
So
Awesome. Not a lot of rock wall places also have something like this. This is great.
yeah, especially to the quality that we have. So we got
Wow.
Rogue
Super
stuff.
nice.
Yep. We got
I could lift
dumbbells,
all of
kettlebells.
those. I have all those at home.
Oh, do you want to do a lifting demonstration for
You know,
us?
I'm like super busy right now though.
We also have a Nordic track
Ooh,
bike and treadmill
nice.
here.
That's awesome.
And we're going to be adding a rower, a lat
Woo!
pull-down machine,
Very
a
cool.
ski erg, a Swedish ladder, and then many different climbing-specific training things that
Oh,
you can
cool.
actually plate load and use like pinch blocks or crimp blocks and things
Yeah,
like
I know all those words you're using. That's awesome.
Yeah, so then actually, if you want to take a peek in
do.
here, this is our conference room / outdoor education center /
Cool.
event room.
Very cool.
So for birthday parties
Nice.
and
Yeah.
events, you can come in here
Oh,
and have your
perfect.
own space.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so usually for birthday parties, we provide pizzas, drinks, snacks, all that stuff.
Oh my God. Totally want to have my birthday here.
Yeah, it is fantastic.
Very cool. Where to follow you at? Such a good camera.
Okay, so
Very cool. And you can trick people into cleaning up and say it's, actually it is a lot of
Exactly.
upper arm movement.
yeah,
So,
it's mandatory.
yeah.
So moving on, we have, newly updated
Ooh,
bathrooms.
they are fancy. I might just stop by here just to use your facilities. And that's how I got kicked out of Reading Rocks before I even started.
And so here we have the Nycros wall. So if you want to take a look at this thing, this is an artificial rock wall.
Oh my gosh, wow.
So all the rock features, not
Yeah.
the artificial holds, but the rock features itself are
Mhm.
casted from real climbs out in California.
Oh, awesome.
So you have grades
Massive.
from like 5.9 all the way to 5.13,
Wow.
which is super advanced.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
And really high up there and looks too realistic.
Well, if you want to go even higher, like I said, you can do lead climbing and then climb all throughout the roof there.
Wow. Wow.
So that is a workout.
That's amazing. And you could do, you were saying the arch.
Yep.
So you could literally, if you're a brave little toaster, do that all the way. Wow.
Exactly. And like I said, we're going to be rolling out that new Intro to Lead Climbing course here next month.
Yes,
So
perfect.
you too can learn.
Oh, awesome.
And
Everybody sign up.
like Sam was saying early on, this place is great for parties, for group events. We actually just went through an adaptive climbing training clinic so that we can teach people with disabilities how to climb, whether you have low motor function or blindness or deafness,
Yep.
anything like that. We've learned it all.
That is so awesome. I
Yeah.
love this place even more now. This is so cool.
So with top roping, lead climbing, bouldering, working out, it's a great place. We have great prices on memberships, and you should definitely come out.
Oh, absolutely. Hello? Anybody? Brandon? Jake? Oh God. I was afraid this was going to happen. And that, my friends, is why you should absolutely be joining Reading Rocks ASAP, starting with their intro class next month. Brandon, thank you so much for the most fun day ever. This was awesome.
My
You're an
pleasure.
absolute gem. I noticed this calendar with some cool things like Ladies Night. Will you give me some info on that?
Yeah. So every month we have fun little events. So first Friday of every month is Ladies Night, which is 5 to 9 p.m. Ladies, you only pay $12 for a day pass rather than 18.
Awesome. That's great.
And third Saturday of every month we have Night Climb. So from 7 to 9 p.m. we turn the lights off and give you
Ooh.
glow sticks, headlamps, and bump up the electronic music.
Yes,
if
that
you can
sounds
tolerate it.
amazing. That's yeah, and if you can't, just wear earbuds and move on with your life. Okay.
Exactly. And we
That's
also have
awesome.
things like student night. So every second and fourth Thursday,
Yeah,
students get a $12 day pass.
that's great.
And then a couple times a year we have Kids Club.
Oh,
So Kids Club is a 12-week long program
That's
headed
awesome.
up by Angela, our
Very
Kids
cool.
Club coordinator.
Angela, you're amazing.
And yeah, it's every Tuesday from 6 to 7:30. So we let you know when, and then you
That's
have
great.
to pre-register for it. So keep an
Just-
eye out for the next one.
Imagine how beautiful a place this would be to get your kid into doing something physical activity, not sitting playing video games. All of the exercise and energy they'd be getting out while having a great time. I would definitely sign up all my kids. Right now I have a 10-month-old puppy, but as soon as I figure out how to trick you guys into thinking she's a kid, I'm absolutely going to be bringing her here. Thank you so much, and thank you all for this all-new episode of Sam Explains the World. I'm your host, Samantha Bremikamp, and what you saw was all real, was no stunt doubles.
That's right.
And I did accidentally spend the night because they forgot about me. But anyway, I look forward to seeing you next Friday, 9 p.m., right here on BCTV. So like this, or like how high?
I mean, you might as well just kind of
Are you serious?
test yourself and get all the way up there.
But there's the automatic thingy that stops me from dying.
That's
Not that I
what this guy does.
Oh, really? What if I weigh more than you?
Just step up on top of the yellow and he'll move the ladder.
The friction bar up top, you could weigh 3 times as much as Jake, and he won't even feel a thing.
Hey, you guys are gonna.
Keep going.
Oh my God.
This is what trust looks like.
Oh my God. Well, this is as high as I'm gonna go.
Move the ladder.
Should I like sit back?
Yeah,
What do
go
I do?
ahead.
Just like a, okay, Jake.
Trust fall.
Trust fall. Trust fall. Woo. Woo.
Yeah.
Sorry, ladder. Woo. Woo. Sorry, ladder. Thank you. Woo. I feel it. I feel really good. I can see so far. I can see my house from here, you guys. This is amazing. Well, now I know what Peter Pan felt like in the musical when they went flying across the stage.
You're living all of your dreams. Oh, no, wait. So now we got to stay there. 1, action.
You guys? Anybody? Brandon? Oh God, Jake? You guys? Good night, I guess.